JR still unavailable, tonight. He's, I think trending better, but, still in some discomfort. So, we'll continue to monitor day to day. And I don't know if it'll be, soon, as in Thursday, but hopefully soon enough. We'll probably go with Tim, at the guard position, and then Carmelo at the wing, Jose at another guard, and then Quincy and Amari. Yeah, have we equaled that almost already? Close, right? Yeah, no, the frustration is more, you know, in relationship to them than myself. I'm not frustrated with them. I'm frustrated for them. I don't know if they understand how close they are and we are to winning those games. And with our record the way it stands, one would think that we can't compete, that we don't know how to win. And so until we win those games, we'll leave those questions unanswered. But we're going toe to toe with some of the better teams in basketball right now. We just haven't figured out a way to win them.
Coach, Jose's numbers are not far off from where they were last year, but obviously he had a late start and the results haven't been there on the court for the team. I'm just curious, just for him individually, whether you got what you expected from him so far, or are there areas, and what those areas would be where you're expecting to get better?
Yeah, no, Jose's been great. Big transition for him personally and professionally. Making the change from Dallas to New York and all that comes with it for he and his family. So that part first, and then from a basketball standpoint, to be solid and then have the injury that set him back and I think set our team back a little bit. And so in the last few weeks, he's had to kind of reacclimate himself in short order and playing a lot of big minutes, limited practice time. But he's been fantastic for us. I think he's getting more comfortable controlling the game and understanding what we need. And I think as time goes on, he'll get even more comfortable, and we'll start to see the fruits of having him on the floor in some of these close games, and hopefully we can win them.
Do you need more scoring from him than you thought you did at the start of the year? Is that just the makeup of the team?
I think it kind of works out from night to night in terms of what you need. He's a guy that shoots the basketball really, really well, but he's also a team-first guy. And so at times we've encouraged him to be more aggressive offensively, but he's on the floor, and I think he's feeling that some other guys also need some opportunities, and he's trying to do the right thing.
Obviously, there's a lot of new pieces here, including you. What's been the challenge for you in terms of trying to find, a consistent starting five, a consistent rotation? And I know it's still early in this experiment as we go along the way, the healing process. But what's the challenge in trying to get that set through?
Well, I think outside of the newness, I think the injuries, have impacted us some, although that's not the reason why we've lost, a lot of these close games. But in terms of consistency and cohesion, chemistry, the things that you need on the floor, we've consistently missed a number of key guys from time to time. And not even just in the game, but, in terms of our practice time on the court, that has impacted some of our development. But when the game is on the line in the fourth quarter, the way a lot of these games have been, it's neither here nor there. The five guys on the floor, have a chance to get it done, and we just haven't gotten it there.
Derek, have you added even more stuff yesterday to the triangle? Obviously, the other day we saw some pick and roll action. Are you continuing to try to expand it?
Well, offensively, we're definitely trying to continue to grow as the season goes on. We're trying to add not more to the triangle, but just add more understanding of what we're trying to do offensively. So, we'll continue to do that when we have the days to do it. But, you don't need sometimes a shiny new car to appreciate what you already have. And we can't lose sight of that either. We have to be good at executing the things we do have. And not worry so much always about what we don't have.
Is there something you could do to get Sammy more involved offensively or more comfortable offensively?
No, I don't think Sam has any desire to be involved offensively. He's committed to being a defensive force, and he takes the offense that comes to him, and he's expressed that with no hesitation himself. And so we don't run plays for people. We run offense, and then the defense dictates what happens from there. And so it all ends up working out, in terms of who gets opportunities, who scores, and Sam will be the beneficiary of more offense the better we are at executing it.
Derek, I'm sure being the first time doing this, you thought there'd be certain things that would be maybe a little while to learn or whatever, but anything you thought is easier than you thought it would be that maybe you thought would be an adjustment for you to be pretty simple?
Talking to you guys. Yeah, this part has been, you guys have been good. I like it. I appreciate it.
But you were always good at that. That's
No, but I didn't know you, so I didn't know how that part would go. There's two people, in this relationship, the media and myself. So, this part has been, although it takes a good investment in time, it's a part of the job, and it comes with it. Other than that, I don't know if there's anything that strikes me as easier than I thought it would be. It's a demanding job. And, I think the relationships with the players have been solid, which, that was a thought of mine that, how would guys see a guy that just played against them, 9 months ago or 6 months ago or whatever at the time. But it's been good so far. We just haven't won games, and that's the part that, like I said, more so for them than me, I would like to see change.
Do you think you've been treated fairly by the fans and the media considering the record is so bad?
Well, I only know the part that happens in here. I actually don't see what you write, so I don't know if you've actually been fair or not. But as far as I can tell here, it's been respectful. So what you write and what people say, I can't control, so I don't really spend a lot of time on it.
Jim, did you, when the trade, the Tyson trade happened, you were still so new there, I think at that point you might have just had the job for a month or maybe not even that long. In a situation like that, was Phil heavily involving you in that? Was it something that got done and then he said, we did this, we're about to do this? How involved were you in that?
No, I mean, they management, kind of kept me updated on the thinking process and some possibilities, as things kind of came up. But, that's another thing that I don't, worry about in terms of trying to control the process, trusting that, they'll make good decisions with my input. But it was obviously a unique situation in terms of, you get the job and you're trying to immediately get to know guys, and then a few weeks later, he's gone. But Tyson's doing well. He's playing well. He's on a good team, and I think in any of those situations, you just hope that it works out for both sides. And hopefully Jose and Sam and Shane, the guys that are here, are not just trying to help us win games, but they're enjoying being here. And then hopefully for Tyson and Raymond as well.
Do you see, so this situation, obviously, he was one of the biggest assets you guys had on the roster, and the direction that you and Phil probably want to go in. You want guys that fit really well with what's happening or what you want to do. A lot of people look at his skill set and say he's not a great passer, he's not a triangle center per se, but when you look at going forward, do you feel like people need to be a perfect fit for the system, or do you feel like you can make good players just work if they have a certain mindset, or if they seem to be amenable to certain things? How do you view the triangle and what people need to have to be a part of it going forward?
Well, I mean, I'll keep my fingers crossed, and I'm assuming that I'll be here through April. And then we can talk again about the people that may or may not be here. I'm going to stay focused on the guys that are here right now.